Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Kyle and welcome back to episode 17 of My Road to Euro 2016, the series where I predict the 23-man squad that has gone or will be going to, in some cases, the Euros in France. We are 2 weeks overdue. I was supposed to get these out before they were even named, so it's around about 3 weeks now. But my Xbox was broken and I have recently just got it fixed, so there will be a video every day. Firstly, I would just like to apologise for the sound. If you hear anything, crackling noises or anything, I'm just trying to configure my new headphones that I've got. But let's get into this. In goal we have Gianluigi Buffon from Juventus. He's played 35 games last season for Juve, as well as having 157 international caps. And in my opinion, Buffon is the best keeper ever to grace a football pitch. I absolutely love him, and he has been proven as he is still the world record holder for most expensive goalkeeper. Manuel Neuer might be the most expensive now, but from transferring to one team to another, it is Buffon, and that record has stood for around 15 years, I believe, and he went for £31.5 million, I believe. At centre-back, we have Andre Barzagli from Juventus. He played 31 games last season for Juventus, as well as having 56 international caps. His partner, or should I say partners, are Giorgio Chiellini and Leonardo Bonucci, all from Juventus, including the goalkeeper. Firstly, we'll start with Chiellini. Chiellini had 24 games last season for Juventus. I believe he had an injury, but he's a leader. And he has 84 international caps. And Leonardo Bonucci is a wanted man. A lot of teams are wanting this guy, and do you blame them when he played 36 games for Juventus last season, as well as having 57 international caps. At centre defensive mid we have Daniele De Rossi from Roma. He played 24 games for Roma last season, as well as having 103 international caps. And the next guy, controversial, Andrea Pirlo, did not get taken by Antonio Conte, probably because he's playing in the MLS with New York City, but he played 13 games for them this season, and if you didn't know, the MLS season is still underway, so that's why his number of games is low. But he is the best passer of the ball, the best the best midfielder in the world, some people say, ever. But he's absolutely outstanding, and he has 116 international caps. At right midfield we have Antonio Candreva, another wanted man from Lazio. He played 30 games for Lazio last season, as well as having 38 international caps. At left midfield, or left wing, we have Lorenzo Insigne from Napoli. In 37 appearances for Napoli last season, he scored 12 goals. And other than left wing or left midfield, he can also play centre attacking midfield. He also has 9 international caps. And at centre attacking midfield we have Claudio Marchisio from Juventus. He played 23 games for Juventus last season, as well as having 54 international caps. And the two strikers, and another controversial decision by myself, he was not picked by Conte, but I have chosen him because in 13 games for Toronto in the MLS this season so far, he's scored 8 goals, which is absolutely outstanding. I remember when he used to be in the Serie A scoring plenty of goals. As well as centre forward, he can play striker or centre attacking midfield, and he has 23 international caps to his name. And the final player rounding off the starting 11 is Graziano Pella. Scored against Belgium, I believe, and Italy are already 2 games in, as are everyone else really. They played Belgium, they won 2-0, and I think they played Sweden and they won 1-0. But Graziano Pella plays for Southampton, and in 30 games for Southampton he scored 11 goals, and he has 13 international appearances for Italy. I forgot what I was saying then. So onto the bench, and the two goalkeepers are Salvatore Sirigu, who plays for PSG. He only played 3 games for PSG, which is because Kevin Trapp from Germany played most games, and he has 16 international caps. And we also have Federico Marchetti from Lazio. He played 29 games for Lazio last season, as well as having 11 international caps. And that is the 3 goalkeepers. The defence consists of Alessandro Florenzi, who can not only play right back, but he can also play right midfield. He played 33 games for Roma last season, and he has 17 international caps. And if you have not seen the goal he scored in the Champions League from halfway line, go check it out. It was absolutely outstanding. Another right back now from Manchester United, it is Matteo Darmian. He can also play left back, and he played 28 games last season for Manchester United. He's also a wanted man, and he played 22. Well, he has 22 international caps for Italy. And the second to last penultimate defender is Mattia De Siglio from AC Milan. He can also play right back as well as left back. He played 22 games last season for AC Milan, as well as having 22 international caps. And the final defender I have chosen is Angelo Ogbonna, the ex-Juventus man. Moved to West Ham United maybe last year, the year before, and Ogbonna has played 28 games for West Ham last season, and he also has 11 international caps, which rounds off the defence. Let's move on to the midfield. I chose 2 centre midfielders and a left midfielder to take with me. We have Marco Verratti from PSG. He played 18 games for PSG last season, and he also has 15 international caps. We have the experienced Riccardo Montolivo from AC Milan. Last season he played 31 games for AC Milan, as well as having 62 international caps. And the winger I was talking about, he's gone a bit down in form in recent years, but it is Stefan El Shaarawy. He plays for AS Roma, but he played 15 games for AS Monaco in the Ligue 1, the French league, scoring 8 goals in that time. And in 16 appearances for Roma, he also scored 8 goals. He also has 19 international caps, and he can play striker, centre forward or left midfield. I chose to take 3 strikers, as the formation that Italy play consists of 2 strikers. So just for replacements, injuries and substitutions, I chose 3. The first one was Mattia Destro, who I believe used to play for Roma, and he had one outstanding season where he scored quite a few goals. But he's now playing for Bologna, and he has played 27 games for Bologna last season, as well as having 8 international caps. We have Ciro Immobile, who used to play for, who was it now, Borussia Dortmund. I don't know if he's on loan, but he's playing for Torino now. He played 14 games for Torino last season, and he also played 14 games for Sevilla last season. He has 13 international caps. And let's move on to the last striker. He's from Juventus. His name is Simeone Zaza. A lot of Premier League clubs are after this guy, and he's pretty young at the age of 25, which is pretty young for a footballer. Zaza played 11 games for Italy in his career, as well as having 19 games played last season for Juventus. So this is a team. Let's just have a recap. We have Buffon in net, Chiellini in defence, Pirlo, we have Insigne, and Graziano Pella leading the line. So I would like to make my predictions now, and I believe Italy will top their group I've said this before the tournament. Anyone who knows me, I hold my hands up and I say Italy will win the full competition. I have actually had a proper bet on them at a betting company. And I would just like to say thank you for watching my video. Sorry about the audio once again. And if you enjoyed, please leave a like. But please subscribe if you want to see more. See you in the next